Hello and welcome everyone. I am Linda Israel and thank you so very much for being here at my live stream on YouTube. I go live every Monday at 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time unless I'm on vacation or something else comes up, but generally I'm live or I have a premiere video that you can come and watch. If you're watching this as a replay after the live stream has ended and you're on a computer, you can look for the little gear at the bottom of the screen and change the speed. If you're on a mobile device, generally the three little dots at the top, you can use those to change the playback speed to get through it a little faster because generally my live streams last around 2 to 2.5 hours. I want to thank Robin for being my moderator and administrator and note taker throughout the live stream. She is generally my one right hand woman, if you will, and I am so thankful to have her. She also is an administrator of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. Occasionally, if she's not available, one of the other administrators will come over and help me, or a friend will help me moderate the video today. If you have questions, please feel free to put those in all caps and I'll do my best to answer those questions. If I don't see it, please ask again. Or if you know the answer to somebody's question, please answer it. Hey, if you have a YouTube channel, please feel free to share with us by saying, hey, I have a YouTube channel and this is what I do on it. You won't be able to share a link, but you can at least talk about your YouTube channel. Let's keep the chat upbeat, friendly, and helpful. If you are having a great day, let us know. But honestly, we don't want the negative, what is going on in the world right now, because we are here to escape that, to be inspired, to be friendly, and have some fun. During the live stream, you have an opportunity to earn junk bucks. You can type exclamation point bucks to see how many that you have once Junkie Joe is up, because this is preliminary and I've pre-recorded this. Once you have 2,000 junk bucks, you can redeem those by typing a ward and you can get a $10 off coupon to my shop. How do you earn junk bucks? Just by being here, chatting with us. So make sure that you speak up in the chat so that Junkie Joe registers that you're here, and by playing the in chat games, and then also whenever you make donations. Occasionally I have raffles. In fact, right now there should be Junkie Joe coming up. You can type exclamation point raffle just as that says, and you can enter the raffle to win 200 junk bucks. If you make a donation during my live stream, do go over to my website at lindaisrael.com. You can see the name scrolling across the bottom here, and create a user account. Once you've created a user account on my website, make sure that you use the contact me form and say, hey, my name is on YouTube and I donated, and then I can get you added to the YouTube donator membership on my website. What does that do? Well, a member of my website in the YouTube donator membership gets 5% off orders in my shop, gets several digital downloads for free, and during the live stream when you donate, you get a chance to win the journal that I raffle off at the very end. Throughout the live stream, I will have different raffles giving away prizes. If you will type exclamation point raffle when you see those come up, then you can have a chance to win those items. We're going to get started here in just a moment. Thank you so much for being here today. When the video is over, come back and leave a comment. Tell me what you liked about today's video, or if you have questions and you're watching this as a replay, use that comment section down below. Also, look in the description box to links to the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group, as well as by Linda Israel, my Instagram, Twitter, my website, and generally I try to update the products that I use, and those links are in the description box as well. All right, well, let's get started.
Okay, I think I'm live. I'm here. Oh, I just saw Giovanna. Yes, you have been here from the beginning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I will still be doing live streams. I may, like in the month of January, I'm going to be gone a week. And in the month of February, I'll be gone a week. So there may not be one every single Monday, but we're going to be there. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And let's see. I've recorded 4 videos today on making elements for this journal, so be on the lookout for those. And welcome and so glad to have you here. I'm working with the Musical Botanica Creative Kit. Check the description box for links to that. I am only making 40 of these kits. So if you want one, now is the time to get it. It will not renew. I will be putting it, I've already done it to the ones that are subscribers, but any new people, your subscription will not renew. It'll expire on December the 31st. Having the subscription, and why I kept it that way for this last one, is because you get discounts in my shop. So if you place an order for the creative kit, then once you place that order, you can go back in and you can place orders of other items and get a discount on those, okay? So I'm giving you that so you can do it before your kit ships. I'll put it together. If you're going to place an additional order after your subscription box, let me know and I can send you a free shipping coupon code so you don't have to pay shipping again. So there we go. To see your bucks, type exclamation point bucks. And then to enter the raffle, type exclamation point raffle. Oh, so let me show you my fingernails. I guess I could do it this way. Focus. Come on, focus. Maybe if I put white behind it, you may even see it better. So they've got music and little butterflies and flowers. So I decorated those myself. All right, so basically my journal that I'm making today, I have 4 printed pages that come with the kit. And I need to, in my opinion, I like to put 6 additional pages with that. So you have 10 pages that ends up making 40 pages in the journal. And so I was kind of designing an idea before I started the live. So I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this idea or not, because now I'm thinking I don't like that idea because I don't want to cover that up. So I may end up making that just a big pocket. Okay. I wanted to make a basically like a belly band that these little file folders would fit into. You get 6 of them in the kit. So you get tabs that go different directions. If you can see that, I got that backwards. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I thought I would make kind of like a belly band that went down the page to hold the file folders. And I was going to do it with this wallpaper, but I didn't want to cover up the wallpaper. And so then I started cutting up other paper and I've changed my mind again. So I think what I want to do is let me grab, I think I want to grab some scrapbook paper and use that as my foundation to put pockets on. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So let's look here, see if I've got something already right here so I don't have to go to the other side of the room. See if there's something that will work. You know, I kind of like how this looks. I don't really care about this bird in the corner, but I kind of like the way this looks. And I think that would lend itself to be a good belly band on the page. I'm going to put this back. All right, so what I want to do, let's go this way, is cut this so that it is at least wide enough that when I put pockets on it, the little pockets will fit. So we're going to cut this at 4.5 inches. Okay. I'll save this for another day or another part of who knows what. And I'll cut this down to be 8 and not quite 8.5. So it won't go all the way to the top. And then we have this little piece we could use somewhere else. But this piece would go basically on the page like that, and it'll become a big belly band that you could put something behind. And now all I need to do is make some kind of strips to go across here to hold our file folders. So let's see if this was long enough. The tickets aren't long enough, but I may still use them. I've used some of them already in this kit, so I'm going to lay them out here. That one got torn funny, but we'll lay those there. So I'm thinking maybe just cut some strips of paper. And I just had some strips that I was going to use, and I stuck them over here. Here we go. So these need to be 4.5 inches wide. So I got 4.5 inches. And these are roughly 3.25 inches. So if I do 1.5, is that right? I think that's right. Then I'll have this little strip that can become a pocket. And I know it covers up the other paper, but you know, we just do what we need to do. Now, do we want all the tickets, or let's just do one row of tickets? What do you think? Hey, Terry, welcome, welcome, welcome. I think I like that. Let me put a block on it. So my thought is, if I do another one, we'll do a different color ticket option. All right, so if we put this one, we'll go on the next one right here. And then we'll cut one more, so 1.5 inches. I think I did that wrong. I did, but so we're going to use the bigger piece because I think I didn't go out. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. So how is everybody? Are you well? I think I'm going to use the purple ticket. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope your hip replacement surgery goes well. Oh, now I see what's going on. These tickets were perforated, but the perforation is off. How weird. It's like they're completely not torn right. Oh well, we're just going to use them the way they are. Just the way they are. We stick that in here. So then this one would go on here and go behind. And then we'll have those going up the page. What do you think? Something different? Little pockets? Junkie Joe's being persnickety about your typing ability there. You'll have to do better now. I just like the daylight savings. It is annoying as all get out. Oreo got up at 4:30 this morning. Henry put him outside, but Oreo didn't want to go outside. Oreo wanted to be fed. He's been starting this getting up at what used to be 5:30 a.m. wanting to be fed, and Henry's been trying to wait as long as he can, but the dog gets very annoying, scratching and whining and wanting to be fed. And I was like, oh my gosh. So we got up very early today because of Oreo. Fat finger typing. Well, and honestly, most of the time change wouldn't matter. It's because of feeding the dogs. And of course, it's important to be able to tell everybody what time it is so that your appointments, match up. But honestly, I think they should just stop. There's no reason for us to continue with daylight savings, especially, these days, the way life is led. We don't have to, be have more daylight in the morning before we go to work, so to speak. All right, so I'm just going to come in here and add some distress inks to these purple pieces. And then we'll do the tickets. How is everybody? You doing well? Did you have a good week? I hope you did. Other than daylight savings, we've been really busy at the shop. I even went up yesterday and worked for a little while so that things could be available for our customers to pick up today while Henry is at the shop. And let's see. Oh, tomorrow I get my hair cut and Robin's cat gets his snip snip. So I've got a busy day tomorrow. I got to take Robin over to the veterinarian for her kitty cat because it's time. He's old. Yeah, I thought it wasn't supposed to change. That's what I thought too, that they had been talking about it for quite some time, that they weren't going to change anymore. And then here we go. All right, so I have distressed all these pieces. And my thought was I would use different tickets on each one. I kind of feel like that the background behind there is a little blah. So I'm going to grab a scrap of paper here. And let's stamp on top of these. Let's see where my stamps are. Oh, we could do that, I guess. Okay. I've got the wavy music border. So I've got a set of stamps that I've made for this kit. And I may be adding some more as I play with this kit. I'm thinking, ooh, I think I want a different stamp. So I've got to make some more. I am not giving away this journal today, but I will be giving away the journal that I made last week. I've added a pin to it. I've added some charms down the tassel spine, and I've also added some charms on the signature pages for this. I'll show you what that looks like later. All right, so I've got the wavy music border, and I think what I want to do is just stamp it across multiple times. So it kind of gives us that pattern, and then when we put this over it, what do you think? I think that looks pretty good, don't you? Let's do that again. So we're going to stamp it on the piece of paper, and then just drop it down. Drop it low, 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 low. There we go. Yeah, Robin has 2 kitty cats. Wally is her second cat. One day at our embroidery shop, Henry says, I'm hearing meowing in the attic. And I was like, well, let's see if we can get him out. Well, we couldn't get up into the attic where we kept hearing the meowing. And finally, I talked to Henry's father-in-law, who then called a friend that is kind of a handyman, do-all kind of guy. And he went up and looked outside and said, I believe the cat is in the wall. And he was in the attic and then fell down an interior or exterior wall, which had no insulation. My father-in-law had no money when he bought this building, so he didn't insulate it. So the kitty cat was in the wall all the way to the bottom to the floor. So this guy, I had to move stuff, came in, cut a hole in the sheetrock, and then pulled the cat out. who was Wally. Yeah. Okay, so we got those pieces. I think those will look really good to make the little pockets for our file folders to fit in. I'm going to go ahead and glue these together, and then we'll add some distress inks. Now, do I want to make this where... I don't think it needs to be an additional tuck spot, does it? I think it would just be better if these were glued all the way down. We could add some lace to them. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking there's going to be enough bulk on this page with the multiple pockets and then the tickets on top of those, and then the file folders behind, and it's going to be a belly band, so you can put something behind it. I may make this a flip up. I don't know. Or do we want it to be a flip out? Let me know. Do you want it to be a flip out? And I can add some paper down the side and let that flip out, and then you would have the ability, if this, let's just move this over here. So if it was on this edge, it would flip out, and then you would have this as a writing space. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so we got those pieces. I'm going to add some distress ink around the edge of this page so we can layer it. Oh, putting napkin over the ticket. You like that look too? Gotcha. I was going to look through all of my fussy cuts and whatnot. I have some stickers that I bought, and I decided I was going to use them in the subscription boxes, and then I changed my mind because I have put so much stuff in there that I thought, well, I'll just share the links if you guys want to buy your own stickers off of Amazon. I re-inked my ink pad, so it's really juicy at the moment. All right, so I'm thinking that I want to add a little bit of color to this side of the page. That's why I left my glove on. So I'm going to grab this guy, put him here. And I have my stencil that comes in the kit. Which way do I want this? I think we'll go like that. Okay. So I'm going to lay that on top here. Choose one of my magnets to help hold it in place. So what color should we put on the page? I'm thinking maybe... I've been using different colors today, so I'm trying to think. You know, I haven't used a green. So let me see if I can find a really light green. I have bundled sage. Here's my green. Get some color on here. Kind of put it over here. How is everybody? Keep thinking of the movie Wall-E. You vote flip out? Okay. Yeah, Robin adopted that kitty cat. Sorry, I didn't finish the story. So Robin had already adopted Raja, and she had mentioned to me if I saw another kitten to let her know she was interested. So when we pulled Wally out of the wall and we knew it was a boy, I was like, well, here's your kitten. Do you want him? She's like, yes, I want him. So I took him over to her, and she's had him ever since. Okay, I think, do we want to continue with some green over here? I think what I'll do is just, I'm going to take that off. Just fold this over and then add some green. I was trying to do designs on the pages where I didn't repeat myself so many times. So I've come up with a couple of ideas, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so that added a little bit of green on the page. This goes here. He's a fatty fat now. Kind of, yep. Yeah, he was 3 weeks old. You had to do many hand feedings. Okay, so now I've got a mess going on of my plans for the other side of the page. So I'm just going to slide this over. All right, so if we were to put this as a flippy out page here, I'm trying to decide, do I want to come at where it's in the page just a little bit? I think so. So if we come in just a little bit, and let's glue, I guess we'll do a piece of paper. That's kind of my go-to thing, is to use a piece of paper. I've got one here that's a little bit thicker, and I think I can cut it down to be 8.5 inches, not even 8.5. It is going to be smaller than that because I think I made this 8 and a little bit over. So what I'm going to do is cut some of this off and line this up and just make it the same length as the page that it's going to be glued to. And I'm going to cut it to be 1 inch thick or wide. Okay. You can also use washi tape if you want. And I think what I'm going to do is stamp on top of it. Let's use the henna rose stamp. It was already out, so we're going to use it. Oh yeah, hopefully when Wally gets snipped, maybe his appetite will change a little bit. He won't be so apt to steal the food. So stamping on a book page just changes the whole look of it, doesn't it? All right, let's add some distress inks to the edges. All right, now what I'm going to do is see which way I want that to go, which I think it goes that way. Yep. So I'm going to put a bead of glue over here. And then take this guy. Now, do I want him? Yeah. In case you're looking at the text, it's right side up. So I'm just going to slide it into that glue. And then I like to go from the back side and just kind of bring it down where it's even. And then smooth that out. Okay. And then, I'm going to let that dry a moment. I'm going to go ahead and glue the tickets down on the front. And then that way I can just glue it all together and that part will be done. And the glue can be drying. I'll move this out of the way for a moment and glue that right down here on the bottom. All right, now I need to make sure that I'm putting these up high enough that when I put this one down, and then I'll put this one kind of in the middle. Does that make sense? So I'm just going to look at this, eyeball it. All right, I want it right about there. And I think this one right about there. So I'm going to glue this one down first, since I already got the bottom one down. And then I'll glue down the top one. It kind of helps that there was lines on this paper. All right, so we're going to put that kind of in the middle. So right about there. And then this one's going to go on this dotted line. I'm going to have to work fast today to get it all done. All right, I like how that looks. Commercial break. Now, let's see here. I have some stickers. I don't know. You won't see the stickers on each one, you know, because they'll kind of, the first one you'll see, but the others, once you put the file folder in, you don't really see all of it. I'm just trying to do it without, because they'll be kind of covered up from the one below, you know, here. So I'm thinking maybe we'll just put something on this one and then leave those the way they are. What do you think? Does that one look pretty good? Or that one? Or the drum? I think maybe the drum should go here. Do I want to just move it over to the side? And then we'll put journal, or what else can we put? You know, I haven't stamped out all of these words. And I think I saw, yep, I have it. Here is the little label stamp. And do we want to do it in brown? Or is too much brown? Let's do it on the white. All right, so this is the label stamp, and I'm just going to stamp it a couple of times just so that I have it in case I want to use it more than once. There. All right, and then what I want is another little block, and I'm going to get the words. Let's do music and stamp that in here. I like having my own little stamps like this because I can use them over and over and over again. But, you know, if you can pick up stickers or word phrases that you love and you're okay with those being the consumable, so you don't have them on hand, when you use them, they're done, then do that. I just like rubber stamps. I always have. I don't really feel like I'm a very good drawing, writing type person, so doing rubber stamps and words is just so handy to me. And I can use the scraps. I don't have to worry about trying to find a piece of paper to put through my printer to print some. I can quickly make some while sitting here chatting with y'all. All right, I'm going to trim these out. Keep this strip. I'm trying to be really good about putting my stuff back in its spot, if you will. I've got several baskets on my desk. If you're a member of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group, you may have seen where I posted a bunch of photos, kind of the progress of cleaning off my desk. If you're not a member, I do recommend that you join. It's a fun group, and you're welcome to share what you're working on and ask questions. And then if you are social and you hang out with us and talk to other people in the group, you're allowed to share items that you sell that are junk journal related once every 24 hours. You just have to be active in the group. We don't want people to join and the only post or comments they make are something that they're trying to sell, so to speak, or promote. So be friendly and chat it up with the others, and you can share things that you are either doing, like a YouTube video, or if you sell online or something. Okay. All right, I'm looking to see if I miss anything in the chat. We're going to be live again next Monday. I'll be working on the 2 large journal kits that are, it's one large journal kit that has 2 journals in it. That's what I was trying to say. It has 8 double-sided pages. It has 6 fussy cut elements, and it has 2 double-sided covers. And you can order the printed kit, or you can order the digital, or you can order both if you like to have the ability to print multiple times. All right, I'm going to add some distressing to this piece. And then we could put Melody. How's that? I might get a postcard out and put that behind there. I haven't used those in a while. And I was flipping through all my little bits and bobs trying to decide what I wanted to use. And I think I saw a couple. All right, so that'll give me something that I can use. And where's this? Okay. Is it in here? No. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I don't have any. Aha, maybe here. There it is. I have a tiny postcard. So what if we were to put that right here beside the little drum? You like that? Put those in there in case I want them. I'll put one more in here. I put a little bowl with the little pieces so that I could quickly access those. Assess those? Not assess. Access, right? Be able to get to them. And then I've got a little basket here that I put these little envelopes inside, or excuse me, yeah, 5x7 envelopes that I put my fussy cut rubber stamped images. This is for the kit today. These are some of my words that I stamped off. And then I've got some stickers that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. And then I have some stickers that I bought off of Amazon. And I had the link in the description box for the stickers. I was getting ready to pull them out to decide if there were any of those we wanted to use. Oh yeah, I want that too. I think we got them all. Okay. No, those I bought off of Amazon. Those I bought. But the little envelopes, the little paper, these envelopes, yes, I did make those out of what we call it wax paper here, Julie. You may have something similar, parchment paper or butcher paper that is kind of transparent. Or I was trying to watch a show the other day, and I don't know if they ever said what it was. Grease paper might be another name for it. I happen to have a couple of rolls, and so I was like, how can I make this so I can kind of see what's in them, but kind of keep them contained, and that really helps. All right, so I think I'm going to glue those down. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll glue that one, and then I'll glue the word Melody over it. Like that. And then I have these stickers that I bought off of Amazon. Oh, I may want those and those. And I think that these are all a lot bigger. But maybe what I'll do is use the butterflies on the little file folder fronts. I think that would look cute. Okay, so I'm going to put these back, and I need a block. I'm going to get a rubber stamp. We're going to use these swirls and music stamp. Get that out of the way. Put this right here. Put this back there. All right. And I'm going to stamp on here with the idea that I'm going to put a butterfly kind of over it. And I think I can just put it right in the middle. Yeah. All right, so this way up. Just making sure I got them the right way up, up there. Up. Hey, Amanda Dawn, how are you? Hey, Janice, hello. Hey, Connie. I think a lot of people have been busy. Busy bees. All right, and then look at this one. We're going to put it on this side. All right, put things away so I can find it another day. All right, so if we fold these up, this is what we've got so far. Put my block on there. And I'm thinking that I'll just use some of these butterflies. Like, do different ones, maybe? There's a different one. And is this one too big? I think something like that. Okay, I'm still going. I think, do I want to put them? I think I'll put them to the side more. All right, so I'm going to lay them flat for a moment, since they want to curl up on me. What do you think? Something like that? Or should we put that one in the middle? Put this one on the edge or in the middle? I think in the middle. I'm thinking now in the middle. Well, how dare your hubby try to get your attention. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel the backers off. So this is my second pair of reading glasses. And as you age, you young whippersnappers, you're going to find that you're going to need some more help to see items. So I just take that pen and then peel that apart. And then I'll stick that down. Now, if you don't want to get the stickers, don't have these stickers, maybe you have a different sticker. Maybe you've got a rubber stamp image or a digital image, or you've found a magazine that's all about, or a book about butterflies, then by all means, use those instead. Yeah, they're kind of hard sometimes with the sticker. You gotta work at them. But this has been so far the easiest for me, is to get basically a pen. Of course, now I've bragged and I can't get my pen to go between. There it goes. And then pull that apart. So, sometimes y'all are like, well, you never show this on your live. And I'm like, well, partly because it's a pain in the butt to do live. Like peel stickers. But I'm okay with the little swirls behind there. And you know what? We have harmony, music, and rhythm. So do we want to put those here? We can put them right above where they stick out. Problem is, if I do that, this will stick out of the page, I think. So if I put it down lower, I could also put it, I wonder how that would work. If I were to put it there and only glue it at the top so that you had the top of the word, I think that's what I'm going to do. So see how that kind of holds it down? I could stitch it on my sewing machine. Let's glue it first. See how that works. If we decide that it needs a little stitching on it, then I can come back in and stitch upon it. All right, so I'm going to put that right here at the top and give that a moment to dry. So we'll do that on each one. Right at the top. It's funny how, sometimes when I'm sitting and crafting, I'm completely blank. I have no idea of what I'm going to do. I may scroll through Pinterest, or I may pick up one of my old journals and flip through it and I go, okay, well, I made that, but what if I did this instead? And so I may sit and play. And then sometimes, like today, I just came up with that idea to tuck the word, use that as a tuck to keep our little file folder closed. So that's going to go in here. All right, that's going to be super cute. All right. Now what I need to do is take this piece and fold it. I'm just folding it even with the edge of the page. And I'll get my bone folder. So I even have a basket over here to the side. I put my tattered angels in it. And then these are my acrylic blocks that I'm using like right now. So that way I don't have too many things out on my desk, I hope. The only empty space I really have is right here and kind of over here. It's got a stack of papers and some of the stencils, but I can move it around. You like this idea? Okay, good. All right, so now this piece I'm going to glue on here so it will tip back and forth. And what I like to do is go ahead and fold it into place, and then I'll put a bead of glue down. And then let's position this. I don't want it to be right up on the edge, so I'm going to come in just a smidge so you can still see the music. And then I'll gently flip that over. There we go. So now we can go back and forth. And we've got this little ticket pocket. We got writing space here, and then we have this space in the middle. I've got this peacock page. And I could, oh, it fits. I think it fits. Let's do like this. It fits barely, but it fits. Now, do I want to glue that down, or do we want to make this flip? Let me know what your thoughts are, and I'm going to add some distress inks to it. Deny by Junkie Joe. You like this idea, Robin? Thank you. Oh, the designs on my nails are little flowers and butterflies and some little music. I did them myself. Some glitter. I did what's called blooming gel. So you put a drop of the clear gel onto your nail that you're going to work on, and then you drop color into that, and it blooms out. It spreads, and it kind of gives you this whimsical watercolor look. I was having fun with that. All right, so do we want to make this a flip out? All right, Robin says another flip. Oh my gosh. All right, so if I put that here, I got to make sure that I put it all the way up against that. All right, I had a strip of paper here, my dear. Let's use this strip that I cut earlier. Make it straighter. Get rid of the scrappies. How are we doing? It's 4:30. Oh, I knocked over my little bucket. Stay, if you will. All right, so we got this piece. I don't know if I want to use that. Maybe I'll use washi tape instead. I've got this pink washi tape. That's what I'm going to use instead. Changed my mind. You are allowed to do that. Hey, Lori, welcome. All right, so what I'm going to do is I need to make sure that this stays in. So if I put it here, And then I'm going to put a paper clip on it. So hopefully it won't move. And then I'm going to rotate this around. And I'll put some washi tape on the back side here. Don't pull your washi tape, just gently lay it where you want it. If your washi tape is old and seems to have lost its stickiness, you can use a little bit of a glue stick. Put that on your paper first and then put down the washi tape and it'll stick better. I don't know if Amanda Dawn heard me, but said hello, hello, hope you're well. Okay. So now we've got this little guy and this little guy. So we have little options here. So now I need something on this page. So since I didn't get to glue that down, how about, oh, let's use some fussy cut flowers. I've got these. And then that way, if you want, you can lay another piece of paper. I do have these. Where did it go? I saw them. This is another project that I did. I took my notepads and put them all in here. Oh, I see what happened. I'm looking at the wrong basket. I have 2 baskets full. And I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, I can use this little strip of paper. It's so much handier to be able to grab that basket. All right, so what if I were to put these on the page and put this behind? So you kind of see it from behind. Yeah. And maybe we'll find something else put up there. I think I'm going to cut off the top and the bottom and then just glue them onto the top of the page. Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. And I did take 2. Well, I'm glad you're here. I hope it gets you where you can craft again. I have to create more. Oh, poke, poke, nudge, nudge. All right, y'all enter for 200 junk bucks. Okay. I think I want to grab a scrap of paper and I want to stamp on here. We're using the green, so maybe the green again on these. And should we do, let's do the henna rose. This little scrap of paper keeps curling up because I've used it a lot today. All right. I'm going to use the henna rose. I'm going to clean my stamp real fast because I was stamping with other inks earlier. And let's do the bundled sage across here. I think I'm just going to go around the edges. Actually, I can go across the whole thing. It kind of just gives it its subtle little pattern. It kind of looks like stationery, doesn't it? Let's do it again. All right, y'all into the raffle if you haven't already. Okay, let's add some distress inks to the edges of these. And let's look at our fussy cut images and see if there's something we can use over here on this side. Do the back sides. This is live. It's not a recording. Well, unless you're watching the recording. All right. Poked and nudged. Junkie Joe. So come on, Junkie Joe. Do it. All right. I need to clean my hands. I'm getting distress ink all over them. I keep a bottle of hand sanitizer on my desk. And it's a quick way to clean. I don't use it all the time because it really can dry your hands out. I also use a spray bottle, which oh, it's up there. I don't remember where it is at the moment. Okay, I'm thinking of putting these right here. This is going to flip over that. Okay. And that'll help hold that into place. And then I was going to put this piece down the side here. But now I'm thinking, oh, I know what I can do. Let's do some more washi tape. I've got it. I haven't used it all. And I even have some that looks green to me. Let's do that. And then that'll decorate that piece. And I'm just going to put a little dot of glue across here. And then stack this one on top. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bead of glue on the back. A whole lot of flip pages, exactly. You wanted a flip? Well, by golly, you've got a multitude of them. And I'm going to put it more in the center now. Put that there. And then I never use washi tape, so it's funny that I'm using it today. I gotta find the end. Where is it? I don't know how this one's gonna work. Come on. Roll it, roll it. There we go. Now I've got a piece. So it's kind of directional. It looks like it's growing up. So I'm going to take this. And this is kind of in the spine. So I'm going to come away from the edge just a smidge. Like that. And then cut it off. And cut this one off. All right, y'all ready for the You like it? You like them when they're interactive, flippy floppies? Okay, I like that. Do we want to... I want to put something on top of there. Okay, yes. I've got the heart music stamp. And I think I'll stamp it in black and put it right on top here. I don't know. Does it need it on all of the pieces? Maybe we'll put it here too. So now we've got two little pieces that flip up. And you have the opportunity to put something behind there if you want. All right, y'all ready for the raffle? I know I'm procrastinating. All right, the winner of 200 junk bucks is Terry. Congratulations. I'll get those added to your account, and that will help you get towards your $10 off coupon code. In the meantime, I have another raffle for you. And Robin, we're going to let this one go longer, maybe even to the end. Unless we get some donations that people want the journal, then we'll stop it, okay? Open giveaway. I'm going to give a $10 off coupon to my shop. Okay, I like that. And I'm wondering, Just wondering. Here's some different colors. I don't know if there's one in there. I've got some tulips. Let's put some tulips down there. That works, Robin says. Okay, so what if we were to put a little tulip right there? So just kind of give us a little pop of color. Yeah. For a minute, I thought I had this upside down. All right, we need the glasses again. Need my pen. All right, I'm trying to get up under the film and not in my skin. Oh my goodness, come on. I may just have to say, you know what? I'm going to do this another day. Ah, got it. You have to be patient. Take those glasses off. Can't see. All right, so I'm going to kind of start down here at the bottom. I don't want it off the page, but there we go. There. So it has that little layered look there. And Soulful Strum. Let's put that right there. So then this page flips over. We don't have anything on here yet, other than the stenciling. And I think we should put a quote. Where words fail, music speaks. Where words fail, music speaks. All right, so to keep your washi tape from being difficult, fold it over or wad it up, and then it's easier to come undone the next time you want to use it. I keep forgetting to do that. So I thought if I told y'all, you know, do it, tell it, show it, you might remember it. How's that? I think I wobbled my stamp a little bit, but that's okay. That's cool. And then that goes like this. And so now, let's put our file folders in the pockets. Oh, I forgot. I was going to do this, wasn't I? And this one's going to go here. And this one's going to go here. Okay, I like that. Doesn't that look really cute? Cute, cute, cute. So this page will be in the back more of the journal. So you can flip it, and flip it some more. Ha ha ha! That's just flipping awesome! Alrighty then. So I'm going to flip this over. Okay, let's do that. So we got a whole new page here. And I, before the live stream, took a piece of hymnal and glued it to a book page and made it into a pocket. And it measures approximately 4, almost 3/4 by 4 3. It's almost square. Almost square. I thought it would look really good on the bottom of this page here. I stitched around that outside edge. I figured it would just save a little bit of time. I have a paper doily, and then this is one of the laser cut chipboard elements that I thought would look really pretty on top. But what color do we want to make that chipboard piece? I have the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, so we could do a green, and this is kind of a real pale lilac. I was trying to find the word. And then there's a blue. And then we've got the kit color, which is kind of a pinky purple lilac-y. And then what do I have? Crescendo, which is a darker pink color. I'm trying to decide. Let's go ahead and put some Distress ink on the doily. I may leave it the same color. Isn't it pretty? I was having fun getting images and seeing if they could work for laser cutting, because a lot of these are designed for just elements that you would use like to make a t-shirt, and you would add a sentiment or something like that. Okay, let's see what color. I have here a page tab that I thought would look good on the top of this and have be it a card coming out. So why don't we do multiple colors on this piano? I'm going to get my spray box and place it in here. I'm going to get a glove just so that I don't get Tattered Angels up under my fingernails. Yeah, I was going to do the blue and the pink. That's what I decided. So I'm going to use this blue and this pink. So you want to shake it because it's got mica in the bottom. I think I wrote the description wrong on this one. The pink has a gold mica. I think I put pearl, but I'll go in and change it. Gotta get it shook up. Shook up. Shook up. Oh, I know what else I can do. That would be kind of cool. And it'll help. So I've got Salty Ocean and Picked Raspberry Distress Oxide. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of make a little square on it, I guess you say. Let's do it again. And then I'll get my brushes. Here's the blue. And kind of go into the blue. Okay, and then I'll get the pink. And let's do the pink a little bit. I'm kind of getting a blend. It's funny, I put a glove on this hand, and I should have put it on this hand too. As I make a mess. Alright, so I've added the Distress Oxides on there. And now I'm going to spray over that. So I'm going to add a little bit of this pink. And a little bit of this blue. Which kind of blends it into a purple in the middle. Oh, it goes this way, Linda. Goes over here. Don't mess that up. And I'll just use our heat tool to dry it. I'm tilting it back and forth so it's making that Tattered Angels run just a little bit. All right, let's take that out of the box. It's still drying. Let it dry, let it dry, let it dry. I can let this dry a little bit longer. So let's see how this looks. If we put this over the top of that, so we have the doily, and then we'll decorate this page a little bit. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know if you do, but I do. So that's all that counts. All right, so I'm going to glue down the pocket. Then that way it'll be dry by the time I get my journal card made to go inside. I think I may look to see if I have a printed journal card that came in the kit that I can put down. I just make sure I didn't get it upside down, okay? I'm going to move it up just a smidge from the bottom. That's a technical term. You blinked! Thank you! All right, so there's that. And I didn't put very much distress ink on there, so I'm thinking, again, I've got the Cantata. You know, I probably should have made sure to practice how to say these words before I use them. I don't know why I'm putting gloves on both hands, but I am. I probably should just leave them on. Are you teaching your grandson? Oh, fun! All right, so let's put this on. And let's dry that. I keep trying to put the Tattered Angels in the drawer where I put my gloves. I'm liking it. I'm going to have to hurry if I'm going to get this journal made today. I may have to wait. And maybe just do some more tutorials showing you how. Alright, so, ooh, I like that coppery brown, gold brown. It's a gold brown. It's more gold. Alright, so let's glue this down. That Sue's not here. Where's Jennifer? Robin, you should send a message to Jennifer. I think she's supposed to be home sometime. I know she had some appointments today, so I'm hoping that she's done with those and got good news and she's home. And she just forgot that I was live. I'm going to lay my acrylic block on here. Okay, that looks good. And then I'll put that on top of it. I know it covers it up, but I like that the gold shimmer shining through. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Robin says to Lori, she's teaching her grandson to play the piano, and says you could make a music journal so he could keep his progress. You could, I know what you could do. You could do little videos and upload those to wherever you choose, YouTube, Facebook, whatnot, and then get the link for that video and turn it into a QR code and then print that QR code and then write in the journal, this was the date and this was the music selection or this is the event or whatever you want to say in your journal, and then put the QR code and you can say, and then you can watch the video here. Sometimes I have clever ideas, just sometimes. All right, so I'm going to put acrylic blocks on that so it can be gluing down, down, down. Okay, gotcha. Well, I was just worried about her. Yeah, use the music he's learning as a background page. That's another good idea. You can find it where you could print another copy or buy a different book so you can use it up. I've got a rainbow pad. I hardly use these. You can't get this one anymore. At least I don't think you can. It was called the Big and Juicy. I know I've had this thing for 20 years. This one's called Sweet Pea. The colors have actually kind of bled through, but it looks really cool when you take like the Henna Rose stamp and just stamp it across the top. I'm going to do it again over on this side more. I forgot to clean my stamp after I used the Distress Oxide, but that's okay. So look at that. It just kind of adds a little color. Stamp off. And then I thought we would glue this guy just at the top, maybe even round the corners. All right, so I'm going to line it up as best I can in the middle. Slide that over. Yeah, that stamp pad was a long time ago. A long time ago. And I have two of them. Two different colorways. I think I'm going to round the corners. So get my cropper chopper. Let's do the 1/4 inch. Oh yeah, that just makes it look that much better at the top. And I think I'm going to leave the bottom with the sharp corners. All right, so this guy is going to go right in here. And now we just need some kind of sentiment, I think, on here. I don't know. Do we want to use the word journal? Let's get out my words and see. Let's see. How about, do we want be authentic or be yourself, or, I know I saw another one, choose joy. I know, I gave you more than one choice. You're never supposed to give anybody more than one choice. I also have just the word journal we could use as well. Kind of like that one. All right, so let me zoom into that so you can see which one do you like while I put a few things away. Still with me? Y'all busy playing the junk games? Just kind of put these back in here. Be authentic. Be yourself. Choose joy. Journal. How about, let's do choose joy, and we'll use these others in another spot. How's that? I'm here, Robin says. How was that? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? You're here, you're down a stamping rabbit hole. You're stamping away. All right, so there's two sides. This one flips, 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 and flips. And then this side, we just have the journal pocket that way, so you can still see the music behind. All right, so now we need to decorate this side. And my thought was, okay, that one's, let's stabilize this a little bit, I think. I have a belly band that's orange. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like there's that much orange in the kit, but that's what Norella did. And what did I... Okay, there. So there's not that much orange in the kit, really. I mean, I guess there's a little bit. It's just an accent. There's some yellow. Here's some orange there. I guess there's more orange than I thought. All right, just proving me wrong. There's more orange in there than I thought. Because orange, she likes orange and yellows. Definitely yellows. Okay. So my thought was to make another belly band on this page. So I'm going to line this up with the edge and flip it and cut it off so it can be glued down. She does that to me. I think, where'd she use the orange for? All right, so that's one of my stencil designs that I drew, and then Norella turned it into that strip. And I think I'll just go ahead and glue it down. I don't know if I want to put an embellishment on top of there. I have this one. But I also want to put something on what I'm going to put underneath. So I'm thinking I'm going to leave it blank for right now. I just thought of something I could put on there. I have a couple of words, little things that I've made. I also have the word journal. So do we want that? Or be the change you wish to see in the world. And I could add another piece of paper right behind that. Move this over. Move it on over. Move it on over. Oh, I guess I'm off camera. You like the page with the large violin on it? Which one was that? Oh, yes, in the printed pages. Yes, yes, yes. I do have, I've got this round embellishment. I don't know, I may use it somewhere else. Okay. My thought was I had a piece of music that I cut down that could slip back behind, and I want to turn that into writing space. So I tore out some orange paper. So let's slide that behind there so you can see. Now, should I instead use the yellow behind the orange? And I'll put the orange on the inside. I'm kind of thinking maybe the yellow. Be the change is best. Okay. I'm thinking the yellow. Oh, I stuck that under there before it was dry. You know, sometimes my cleanup or mop-up pages are better. I noticed that I have a new stencil and I like the mop-up paper. So I was thinking, all right, so if I spray it, I have to turn it upside down in order to get it in the right direction. All right, we're going to do that. We're just going to put that down. Be the change you wish to see. All right, we'll set that aside for a moment. And then my thought was, let's decorate these little pages. We could use the same stencil or the other pattern, but I've got this pattern. So I'm thinking maybe this pattern. All right, let's see if this is going to work. It may not, and I'm okay with that if it doesn't work. Let me get a piece of paper or two. I'm going to lay the yellow in here. Like so. Gotta get it with the right side up. Then I'm going to lay the stencil over it. And I'm thinking, I didn't include a yellow, but I have kind of an ivory color, and it may not show up on this yellow. I'm hoping that the pattern will just kind of show up a little bit. So I've got this Adante, and it's kind of a pearlescent powder, and it's more of a manila folder color, but I don't know how well it's going to show up on this yellow. So we're going to try it. If I don't like it, I have a pad of that paper so I can go to get 2 more or flip these over. All right, so check that up. So I'm using a Dante, and we're going to spray that over. And I was generous. And then I'm going to grab another piece of paper and mop that up. And I think I used a different color on it earlier, so we're kind of getting a green and yellow vibe there. I may use that as a page. Let's see if this worked. Well, it made a pattern, didn't it? It made a pattern on there. All right. So let's do that again. Let's flip this over. And let's do that again. Do it this way. I've already put some distress inks around the edges. So I'm just kind of repositioning those. All right, I think this time I'm going to use the Katana, the little brown in it. Mandatory is your favorite Manda autocorrect. That's funny. Oh, that's hilarious. And let's mop it up. We'll just turn this page over and mop it up. Oh, cool. Kind of a coppery brown. And I think maybe that yellow paper bled a little bit. Like it. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? When I started this page earlier in this one, so I'm going to pull those out of there in case I want to do something with them. Put that one back. Put these over here. All right, let's hit these with the heat tool real fast so they'll be dry. Didgeridoo! Wake up, Julie. Your typing's getting all crazy. Oh, my goodness. All righty. I can take my gloves off now. And I'm thinking I will glue these in the middle of the page. These were just some little tear-off notepad paper that I picked up a while back at the dollar store. I think it's by, who is this by? Sustainable Packon. And it has different colors. Pink and orange, green, blue. Where's my bone folder? All right, let's put the other yellow on the other side. You love listening to someone who plays the didgeridoo? There was I don't know if it was a television series or a movie that I watched, and this girl poked out her window and said, "Go away with playing that didgeridoo." I like it. Oh, this page didn't get distressing here. It doesn't really matter which is up or down. They're not designated. Slower is quicker. Ah, gotcha. I saw one of my followers and friends on Facebook, she shared a photograph of her little area, and she has an external keyboard that she attaches to her iPad. That's pretty cool. Henry has a full-size external keyboard that he can connect to his iPad, because he doesn't like the little keyboard that's on the screen. All right, let's go here. Okay, I'm liking this. And because it's text weight paper, it's not too bulky. At least I don't think so. I saw that I had some butterflies and some yellow flowers. Oh, time to stretch. And I've got the treble clef and bass duo. They're two separate stamps, but I think I'm going to place those. I want to go this way. Get them straight. Let's stamp it and see what it looks like. That's pretty straight. Okay. Move this out of the way. So my thought was I may use some of these butterflies. It is Bluetooth. Yes, it is Bluetooth. Yes. Julie is in the future. I kind of like that. I have that one too. I have an orange one, or more orange. Trying to see if there was another one. Oh, that's different. All right, so we'll use those. And I'm making it hard on myself because I'm going to have to peel these stickers. All right, so my thought was I would stamp the music on one side and put the sticker on the other. So something like this. And then that sticker would be right there. So now, do we want to put the sticker on the outside and put the music notes on the inside? Put the sticker on the outside like that. And then I'll flip this over. And on that side, we put it here. So do we want to put it here this time? Yeah, why not? We're doing something different each time, but the same. Hercules, what are you doing, Trouble? I hear him walking around. All right, so now let's get my glasses and let's peel these apart. It takes a little bit of effort. All right, I got the first one. Sticking it down. There we go. do the next one on the orange background. Oh, I had it and then I got overexcited and went too fast. Okay, so I think right about there. I was watching somebody the other day. They did a tutorial where they used tweezers for everything. And I'm thinking, well, I guess if you're used to doing that, I always forget where I put my tweezers. Put that there. And then we'll do this one. Yeah, I think that looks good. Whoop, whoop. All right. Go through your like postage stamps. All right, let's put that right there. So we added a little decoration on that part. Now, we have be the change you want to see in the world. Oh, that looks really good, doesn't it? With the butterfly peeking out behind it. I think it does. All right. So those sides are done. We just need to do this one. I got out this wallpaper thinking I would put it over here. And now I'm thinking maybe I want to do something different. I've got this larger element that we could paint and glue on top. I'm trying to drink some water and a little bit of Coke for some caffeine. Let's see. I don't really want to cover up the wallpaper behind it, but I'm thinking if I make this basically a big pocket here, I hate to cover up the music page, but it would also just make that page a little bit more stable. And we can see the music on the other side. All right, I think what I'm going to do is maybe trim down this journal card a smidge, and then we'll paint this guy and round the corners, yeah, and then glue that down on top. All right, so let's go here, and I'm going to trim this down just a smidge. So right about there. This is just some cardstock that I had in my stash. All right, so if we were to put this guy on top of here, and I got that brown out just thinking maybe that's what I wanted, but I could also use a piece of music on this brown paper. I don't even need the brown paper unless I want to make an additional pocket. I also have some paper doilies. I'm kind of it's evolving, you know. You change your mind about what you want to do. So I don't really have to have a particular color, but I'm kind of thinking this is more of a little bit pink with a little bit of blue. I've used blue a lot in this journal so far. Oh yeah, there's a lot of non-copyright music pages and notes you could use. You have vintage kids music books. Oh, how cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so let's put this guy in here. And I've got this other shade of pink, so we're going to see how this looks. I could also do that same technique where I use the distressing ink pad, because I liked how that turned out on this piece. So I think I'm going to do that. I was going to spray it, but I think I'm going to do this first. Do a lot of mixed media today. And then we'll go this way. And then I'll use the pink. Just kind of blending that. And now I'm going to find the blue. By adding that base of the Distress Oxide underneath, it just kind of makes it a little bit deeper color. All right, put this away, back where you belong. All right, now I'm going to spritz that with the pink and the blue. And then let's hit the heat tool. Hit it! Bam! I think, oh, I got more than one. While I've got it out, I'm going to use this lighter purple, which kind of changes that color of that doily a little bit. Y'all join the Crafty Boss fight. Okay, just about got this piece dry. This is going to look good, I think. I think. I think it's dry enough. So here was my thinking, was even though I cut this piece, was to put that down and then maybe tear a strip of the music. I also have this purple music, but I'm kind of thinking maybe I want this one. I saw a scrap earlier. I think I used it though. I don't see it lying anywhere. I've got this little piece, but I think a long skinny piece would be good. I'll use my paper trimmer. And let's trim, oh, maybe 1.5 inches. Let's see how that looks. Now, do we want it on top of the doily? I think we do. And I don't think I need it to be the full length, so I'm going to come down here and let's cut this off. There's my scissors. There, now I got a little scrap of music I can use. I think that'll look good. Or let's add some distress inks to the music. I'm going to use this little journal card that, even though I cut it down and was going to use it, I changed my mind. Oh yeah, and I was going to look at the printed music journal cards and see if there was one that I should use on that other pocket a minute ago. Okay, that's coming together. We didn't use the word journal earlier. I don't know that I want that one. It's too big at the moment. Some water. Margie's here. Hello, Margie. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to decide what else I could put there. Those are the big cards. So maybe we should find something else. What about if we did Be Fearless? I don't know. I just feel like sometimes with music, we need to be fearless. And I've got this ticket. I don't know. Not the ticket. Not the ticket. This might work. Yeah. I also have Follow Your Heart. I'm gonna get it out. Gonna get it out and play and see which one I like today. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So glad you're here, Margie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's put it right there. All right, and put this one back where it belongs. And then I will also stamp out Follow Your Heart. That way I have it in case I want to use it somewhere else. Sometimes you get out one and you don't use it, you use something else. That is okay. I think I've said that a lot today. So I'm going to cut these apart. And then we can audition and see which one we like the best. Right? I'll go ahead and add some distress inks. Maybe around the corners of that. That's what I'm thinking. Round and round we go. I think this one should have been cut a little bit smaller. I can still do that. I use my paper cutter to cut things down because I feel like it does a better job of making it straight than I can with a pair of scissors. And let's see, let's trim this one. Oh no, I'm not talking now. I'm concentrating on cutting paper. Get rid of the little scrappies. That there. Okay, let's put some distress inks on these after I round the corners. Dark time of year for you. It's when it gets dark, it's harder. I think it gets dark so early. So we're glad you're here. I understand. I went to bed at 8:50, I think, last night. I was tired because yesterday we stayed up too late and we didn't sleep very late. So it was kind of like, well, what are we going to do? So I got up and went to bed early. I'm in the zone. Yeah, I don't like the chime change. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to put this here. We have Be Fearless that I was going to put like that. Or we can put Follow Your Heart. Which do you prefer? While I get out the glue. And I think what I'm going to do is just make this where I put a journal card, a big journal card in here. So I'm going to glue at the top, the bottom, and the side. And I'll just slide this over for a moment. And glue this down. Now this wallpaper doesn't have the glue on the back side. If you do have wallpaper that has the glue on it, I do recommend that you go ahead and attach another piece of paper to it so that if the glue, damp situation, doesn't glue to your journal card or to the pocket inside. Okay. I didn't see the video. I saw a photo. Did you do a video too, Robin, of him throwing a fit, or did you just do the photo? I saw the photo. It was pretty cute. He was like, I want. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you should have, but you weren't fast enough. All right. I'm going to close this page so that when I glue this down, I can center it a little bit on the page. All right, now let's glue down the doily. And then we'll glue down the paper strip. This is wallpaper, so I'm using the Fabri-Tac glue to get the paper to adhere to the wallpaper. Because Eileen's tacky glue doesn't like to glue to basically what plasticky surface that the wallpaper is. I had so many ideas to show y'all today. It's taking me longer than I thought it was going to. I should have put some distress inks on there. Maybe I can kind of add a little. It helped a little bit. And then we'll put this right there. Rhonda is here. Hello, Rhonda. Rhonda's got her kit ordered. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I'm only going to have 40, so if you want one, you definitely need to place your order and place it soon. I'll have some more tutorials that I'll be sharing in the next few days. I got them recorded today, now I've just got to edit them. So be on the lookout for that. What else? I've got some rubber stamps in the shop and a new stencil. I haven't even showed y'all the new stencil yet, have I? I'll do that here in a moment. All right, so did you like Fearless, Be Fearless, or Follow Your Heart? I'll glue this down. Or Follow Your Heart. I'm thinking cats are the comedians of the animal world, yeah. Okay. Already ordered. All right, I think I'm going to go with, let's go with Follow Your Heart here. And I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac glue again. All right, I'm glad you said so, Julie, because that's what I chose. Julie wins. I did add some pure acetone to my Fabri-Tac glue, and it seems to be flowing a whole lot better now. This some blue cardstock out. And my thought was to make a journal card to fit in this large pocket here. So I need it to be roughly 5 inches by 7 3/4 of an inch, maybe 7.5. Let's just do 5 by 7.5. And I could probably just do 5 by 7 and I can get multiples out of one sheet of cardstock here. So if I do it at 7 and then rotate this to 5, and then I get a couple cards. Oh, thank you, Robin, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know. I think sometimes my dog does funny things just because he can. All right, that'll be good. I don't need both of those, but I knew I wanted one at least. So if we were to put this in the pocket here, we just need to be able to pull it out. So I'm going to round the corners, and I've got a page tab there. And maybe we should stamp on this after we distress the corners and edges. There's so much more I want to show. I don't think I'm going to get all of this done today. I'm going to have to record more tutorials for y'all. Put you away where you belong. All right. I think I'm going to stamp around the edge. So I'm just going to grab a scrap of paper here. And I've been using it a lot. I'm going to use the Henna Rose stamp again. And we'll use it in the black ink. I don't know if y'all have this stamp, but I love using it because I think it's so versatile that it doesn't have to just be one particular theme. And you can stamp it in any color that you want. How's that? We've got an extra card we can use. Get rid of that. And I was thinking just putting this right on the edge so that when you have it in here, you can pull it out. Amanda Dawn likes it. Two corgis. I thought. Did you also used to have a Yorkie, Rhonda? For some reason, I thought you had a Yorkie, and maybe it's passed. Corgis? Do they shed really bad? I was curious. I can't have a shedding dog. I'm allergic to cats for sure. And I can't have dogs that shed because that sets off my allergies. And because we are in the garment embellishing industry, we can't have dog hair getting on our customers' clothing. And if we have a dog, it's going to the shop with us. Okay, I like this. And I think I don't need a sentiment. I think it's just enough that we have the decorative card here. And that'll fit right into this pocket like so. All right, so we've made a belly band over here with a fold out. And this is a flip, flip, flippity, flip, flip, flip. And then we put a journal card over here. And then we made this one. Okay, that looks pretty daggone cute. Alrighty. I didn't do a tutorial, but I was looking in the bottom of my box and I liked the way that looked. So I ended up adding some chipboard pieces that I colored with the same smooshing, the ink pad, and spraying with Tattered Angels. And then I rubber stamped on this side. And then this is my new stencil that I decided I really liked the mop-up better. So I need to reverse it and do it again. And I stamped around the edge of that one. So I've basically got one other page made, but I don't want to show it to you yet because I've got tutorials coming. But I may want to go back to this one for a moment and put this, let's put this one in the pocket. Let's see how that looks. There, I just kind of didn't push it all the way down, so you kind of have that sticking out the top. I like it! Okay. You have a Palpese, part Papillon, part Maltese. He's a hypoallergenic doll. Does he still shed? Because I know a Papillon kind of sheds. High maintenance. Oh my goodness. All right, did I? Boss, I was trying to see if I missed any comments. Oh, cool, cool. That's good, Julie. Nope, just the corgis. Gotcha, Rhonda. They need a groom. Yep, yep. Alrighty. So, I made this page when I did the journal cards, and this side is kind of blank, so I'm thinking just spraying the back side without a stencil, which will kind of give that a little more color. So let me grab a glove, and I haven't used the pit kink, the pink for the kit very much. So this one is called Musical Botanica, and it's kind of a lavendery color. Do a flip through of the kit recording. What? Yes, I did do a flip through of the kit. It's out. Unless I forgot to, I thought I made it public. It's in the, on my website for sure. You can see it. Now I'm wondering, I may have to go see. You keep him groomed? He does not shed. Awesome. Well, that's good. You keep him groomed. See, I groom my dogs myself. Mainly because Oreo is blind now, and the last time he was at the groomer said he couldn't come back because he was a little grumpy. And that was before we understood why his eyes were bothering him. He has severe dry eye, and it was painful if you touched his face. Well, now we've been putting him spray drops in his eyes, and so he seems to be doing a lot better now. You saw it, Margie? Well, thank you. It kind of flubbed up there when I touched my box, so I'm going to get my distress ink out and make more little marks on here. We'll leave that one like it is. Now if we put a bright color on the page. I'm just getting out all the little pieces I have left. I think that would be good just on there. So let's glue that down. Okay. Julie saw the flip through. Thank you, thank you. You're just behind. I think that looks pretty good. Just adding a little touch to the page. We don't have to embellish, overly much every single page. How about if we do this one? Be fearless. And then put the little butterfly on top of that. I think that looks good. This I didn't really get a pattern all the way through like I thought it would. So now I'm wondering if I should add a little bit of a pattern to it. And what if we laid this over it and stenciled a little bit? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my Distress Oxide. Should we do it in the blue over that pink so it'll have a little bit of a purple hue to it? Possibly. Thinking that's what I'll do. We got Salty Ocean. So I'll get a scrap of paper or two. Hey now. You just stay right there. All right, so I'm trying to position the stencil on here and use my magnets on my board. I guess I could slide this up so you can see the whole thing. All right, so then I've got Salty Ocean here. Trying to put a few things away. Oh, I may use these butterflies. All right, so just kind of I think I'll just do right where the flowers are. And then if it, moves peripherally out from that, it's just a happenstance, an accident. I like these little blending brushes. I was noticing that the last time I shared a link that those are out of stock now. I guess everybody bought them, so I found a different link for a friend, but I think I need to update my list that Robin uses when she shares my links. All right, put that away. All right, the big reveal. Ooh, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I like it. I've got some smaller embellishments that Norella included in the kit. And I'm thinking maybe What if I put these flowers down the sides like that? Yes, please. What am I supposed to do? I forgot. My thought has already moved on. Oh, dear. That's it. Sometimes I'll look up at the chat and y'all are saying something and I'm like, what? What does that mean? Oh, dear. I have the journal that I made last week available. I will update my list. Okay, thank you. All right. So maybe, oh, I've got this blue. And what if we stamp one of the sentiments on the blue? So we've got music heals the soul. Let's do that one. Oh yeah, update your list. Okay, gotcha. ADHD, man. I've already moved on. I think it'll fit this way. I think. We'll see. It may be a tight fit. All right, let's go like... Do I even have it right? Yes. Okay. Music heals the soul. Let's use this one, which is music is the shorthand of emotion. And that's by Leo Tolstoy. Tolstoy. Yeah. Tolstoy. All right, let's put that right there. Let's close this up. Put it away. Like it. You go here. That goes there. This goes over here. And let's trim these out. All right, so here's what I'm going to show the other journal real quick in case somebody wants to make a donation, and we'll finish this page up and then we'll get off here. I'm going to add some distress inks to those. I think if I put them here and put this in the middle, let's fold this back so we can determine which looks better. Put it at the top, put it in the middle, put it next to the flowers. I can put it this way. I'm thinking that way. And before I glue it down, I could put a little piece of lace behind there. I just happen to have a little piece of pink lace. Now, is that what I want to do? Just have it sticking out? Something like that. So, if I do this and make it go past just a smidge, get my fabric scissors out, cut that, and then when I glue this down, it'll hold that in place. How's that? And then this one, I'll leave it a little long. It's okay. Fabric tack glue. More junk box. Okay. Glue. Put that down. Sticks out just a little bit. Put that back in there. And I'll glue this down here at the bottom. Bum 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 bum. All right, has everybody placed their order for their kit yet? Don't forget I have the digital download too if you're not into getting the physical kit. There's just so many things in this kit. I can't show you everything at once, it seems like. And let's go here. I'm going to put this over here. Gave you lotto numbers, didn't he? This works a lot better since I added some acetone to it. I could probably add a little bit more. All right, so I think I'm going to finish this journal and do some more tutorials outside of the live stream and try to get those posted this week coming up. Because I'm going to have to start preparing for the large journal on next Monday. Okay. Or I may take 2 weeks, I don't know, to do this one. Oh, I dropped it right on there. All right, get a little paper towel and wipe up the glue. I think that looks good. I don't think it needs any more embellishment. I think we've done quite a lot on there. And then I'll show you the other journal page I made today with y'all. So this one, it comes out and you have a little booklet that you can write upon. And then this flips over. And then this one, we have these file folders that come in the kit. And then I stamped the label and put rhythm on there. And stamped on the front and added the butterfly. And then this is tucked underneath. So you can have this whole area to write. You can write on the back if you want. And then you just poke that back under there. So each one of these does that. So we have rhythm, harmony, and music. We could probably even redo that. How about this? Music, harmony, rhythm, and melody. That flows better. And then over here, I made a little pocket using one of the laser cut pieces. Oh, and this was a sticker that I found at the Dollar Tree. And this is one of the laser cut pieces, and I put the word Choose Joy on top. And this is from the printed portion of the subscription box and stamped a journal card, which you get in the subscription box. I think I trimmed it down to 4.5 inches so that it would fit in my pocket. And then this flips over. This was some wallpaper that I had, and I thought I'd go ahead and use it. And I put a paper doily that I sprayed with Tattered Angels. Use a piece of music and the chipboard piece, and then follow your heart. And then here is a journal card that's two-sided that you can use on the inside. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my tumbler. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Rhonda. All right, so this is the journal that I made last week, and I added a little dangle of journal charms on here. Can you see that all right? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then here, I used a upholstery sample and wrapped that around a Reader's Digest book. I found this pen in my stash. I think it works. It's brand new. I guess I should write with it to make sure. Yeah, it works. And I thought I would give that to whoever gets the journal. And then inside, I made a little folio multi-pocket page thing that you can write on. This is some of my watercolor pieces that I've made. And here's a tag I made. This is where I took one of the words and then I glued it over a piece of ribbon and then attached it with a ball pen. And then I took some beads and tied some wax linen thread scrap together and added some lace here. Handmade paper. I was just using random kits that I had, and that's what I made this journal of. And I wasn't going to give it away in a live because I wanted to keep it. And then I thought, well, I could do that today because I really want to keep the music journal. And I didn't finish. I did add some charms to the signature. So these come out. It's a Midori style cover. So if you can lay it flat, you can pull out all the pieces. Some more of that watercolor that I made. Some of Norella's images. Some coffee dyed paper and sheet music. Stamped images. I was using the Ulysses stamp and I used some watercolor to color him. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it today. I'll flip this over. And here's a little text spot on this side that's held in with a paper clip, but we've got a little journal card there. And then I used my postcard stamp. And then this was some more watercolor and I stamped over the top of it. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Margie. I didn't even see that. And then this page is stuck. I've got some distress ink that I used in the background there with one of my stencils. I think that's the Art Deco stencil, Art Deco flower. And then I made a pocket on this journal card so that it could go in the pocket on the journal page. This is using my paper edgers. So if you have paper edgers from when you were making scrapbook pages or greeting cards, this is a punch. And I punched it out of some cardstock to give it a little edge. Another stencil page there. Thank you, Margie. It's really slow, but I got it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I've got a store-bought card over here. Thank you, Margie. That I thought I'd put over my Tattered Angels painted page. So I took some Tattered Angels and a paintbrush and I just kept going back and forth and back and forth. And basically just altered a piece of text weight paper. Can't let me keep a journal. This was like some playing with some new stamps that I got a long time ago and had stuck the card into a box and I found it. I thought I would use it. Here I made a paper ruffle out of a book page and a punched image and some scraps and ribbon. And little journal cards here. And then here are some more of the little charms. I got a little teapot and a little heart that's got a lock keyhole. More stenciling. More stenciling and stamp fuzzes. And then this is several rubber stamps that I fussy cut out. And then I glued it into the, I think this is the teapot that I cut off the top and I cut off the handle and made it a vase because I thought it would look cute like that. Some more of that handmade paper. It's folded in half. So you can write on there. This was tissue paper that I sprayed with Tattered Angels, then sewed it down and stamped on it, and it's got a scrapbook paper behind it. Some of Norella's images again, and some stenciling. This was a stamp that I had in my stash, and I just happened to use it for a few minutes. And then I thought this was really cute. It's just a tiny, tiny, tiny little card stuck behind here. And there's one of Norella's little fairies there. Because, you know, fairies got to have a place to write, right? And another little tag. Coffee dyed paper. Well, I guess, Margie, we're going to do a raffle. You and Robin donated. So one of the two of you are going to win this here in just a moment. Unless somebody else wants to donate. You can donate any dollar amount. to get in on the raffle. And basically what's happening is you're making a donation, and I am choosing to give you one of the journal as a free gift. And your donation gets you a membership on my website at lindaisrael.com. So if you're brand new and you've never donated before, you make a donation and I put down your membership. Oh, thank you, Dreamcraft Journals. Thank you so much. And I will add you to my membership, or you get a discount on items in my website. And then we have the last page here. And I signed it and dated. Oh, you can't see because Dreamcraft's little rainbow. So I signed it and dated it from last week. And then here's the back side. All right, we see it. It's there. It's 3. It's between the 3 people now. All right. I'm going to tie this shut. And what I did was, there's 2 pieces of lace here. So I kind of split those in half because there's 2. And I just slipped that pin through there. So it's not really that secure. I probably should tie it a little closer to the front. If I get a chance, I may make a little embellishment to hold it and attach it to the inside of the cover. Let's put this back over here. Okay. All right, let's see who's going to win this journal. Bonus pin. Bonus pin. All right, so first we've got to pick the winner of the $10 off coupon in my shop. So that winner is Julie Parker. Congratulations. She probably just left. All right, so then I completely forgot. Let's reset this. Reset. Why aren't you resetting? Okay, there we go. Reset. I don't know what to call this. This is an eclectic. All right, so only those who've donated. So, oh, I just saw Rhonda donated. So Rhonda donated, and Margie donated, and Dreamcraft donated, and I don't know who Dreamcraft is. And I just saw that Rhonda donated. That's 4, right? Did I open the donators only giveaway? Okay, there it is. So those of you, not everyone can join. Only those who have donated can join. So even though it says everybody can join, it's only for those who have donated. Okay. So Rhonda joined the raffle. Dreamcraft, do it again. Do exclamation point raffle. You have it with some other character in the front and the exclamation point at the end. So look what Rhonda just did, and you should see Robin she should now get in. It seems like Junkie Joe is really slow today. All right, so y'all get in on the raffle. And I think what I'll do is I'll make some more videos showing how to decorate the other pages for this journal and try to get those posted this next week for y'all to enjoy. I'm just putting all my pieces back in my little bin so I have them here. All the little pieces. Okay. Okay, Kathy Orlando is Dreamcraft. Okay, perfect. Yay! It's Kathy! Hi, Kathy! I didn't know you changed your name, so hello! Let's see, next week I'll be working on the large journal kit. We'll also be putting out a few stamp orders that people have just sent to me, so yay! Yay! Everybody's in. Okay, good. Let's check. Let's check. All right, so Rhonda's in, Margie's in, Robin's in, and Kathy Orlando is in. So let's pick a winner. And the winner is da 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 da. Drum roll, please. Margie, congratulations. Yay! I'm so glad that you won because you always donate to me when you're here, and I greatly appreciate you. So that's awesome. I hope you enjoy this journal, that you'll have fun with it. Okay, I see what Robin says. Well, Robin, I love it when you win too because you're always here supporting me and helpful. So thank you. Hey, hey, hey. And of course, Kathy, when she's here as well, she's so supportive, and as well as Rhonda. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So thank you all again for your donations, for being here, your thumbs up, your good vibes, your happy comments. I greatly appreciate it. Hello, Jennifer. Hello. I know you're a busy lady. You take care. Margie said she will pet it and love it and make it her very, very own. Alrighty, well, I'm going to finish getting my desk cleared off here a little bit, and Henry should be home shortly so we can eat some dinner. He's probably waiting on me already. And we'll see you on the web. I hope you have an amazing week. I hope that you find joy in creating. Take some time to do something creative this next week, even if it's just one little thing. Make a tag or make a small journal card, something like that. And then share some kindness with others in the world. Reach out to someone you haven't talked to in a while. Send them a message and say, hey, how are you? Maybe even meet them up for lunch or coffee or a Coke or whatever your poison is that you enjoy, and hang out with them for a little bit. Y'all have an amazing week. Lots of love to each and every one of you. Bye, everybody.